As we welcome Calgary country singer and, well, country international sensation Lindsay Ell back to the program, stopping by for a visit on her way to perform at We Day. Good morning, Lindsay.
Good morning.
You must get this all the time where people like Andrew Schultz, who are super fans, are stopping
Whatever.
you.
It's so good to see you guys. It's so good to be home for a few days. It's yeah, it's good to be here.
A little behind-the-scenes secret. Lindsay's dad is here. Bob is in the background, behind the scenes, and this is basically how you roll when you come to Calgary. You're with family.
You know, I'm on the road so much that I don't get to see my family very often, so anytime I play shows in town, they usually are with me, which is awesome.
That's nice. It's nice to be able to squeeze those visits in, particularly with how busy you are and such a successful album and year. And the new single, Waiting on You, there's a new video for it that was just released just a few days ago, actually. And I mean, this is really what we know and love about you. It's on the radio all the time.
Thank you.
It's been crazy. Do you get a kick out of that still when you hear yourself on the radio?
It's been crazy just to watch fans react to this new music. You know, the fact that the album debuted #1 on the charts was just, it's such a surreal pinch me moment. You know, we record this music, we write this music, and then to finally release it and just see that kind of reaction from fans, it's been incredible.
8 years in Nashville.
Yeah.
Does it feel like home to you?
It does, in a weird sort of way. You know, I'm living out of my suitcase a lot these days. Like, I'm in Nashville maybe 4 days a month these days because it's just we're zigzagging around the country. But it does feel like home. It's nice to come home though, which is Calgary.
Right. Okay. And you know, you've toured with Brad Paisley and some of the biggest names in country music that you're crossing paths with, and you're keeping good company and keeping up with these people within the same breath and community.
Yeah.
Have you had those pinch me moments where you're like, okay, I'm here, I've made it, I'm doing this?
Absolutely. I mean, even last year, I was on the CMA Awards with Miss Carrie Underwood, which was such pinch me moment. It's been amazing to be on the road with Brad all year. He's so generous, arguably one of the best guitar players in the world, and he was just wonderful to us. They took us in like touring family this whole year. And then, yeah, I got to play a few shows with Keith Urban as well this year, so it's been kind of a whirlwind.
The best humans in entertainment.
The best humans, honestly. Yeah. Honestly, when you get to work with those A-lister artists, they get there for a reason, and it usually speaks a lot to their, you know, who they are as a person, and they're really, really great people.
Yeah, what's your takeaway outside of the musical talent of those people and what you aspire to emulate when it comes to your own career?
You know, they've had to work so hard to get to that point, most of them, and so they just appreciate it so much. And watching Brad all year, he has such attention to detail to every single aspect of his show that it's so inspiring to me as still a new artist to watch that and be like, all right, well, if that is the bar that I aspire to, then I'm headed in the right direction. Okay,
and you get to be an example for thousands of Calgary kids.
Yes.
Not your first We Day experience. What is it like in that room for these kids that earn their place, and you get to be an example on stage for them?
We Day is incredible, you know, if people have never gotten to see it. It's just, there's such an energy in that room. Last year was our first year doing it, and I cannot wait to play it again today. Kids need to earn their way to come to We Day. They can't even buy a ticket. They either need to do something locally for their community as well as globally. And it's changing the thinking from like me thinking to we doing. It's just so inspiring, the fact that there's just such a positivity message with kids in schools.
Well, good for you for being in front of that crowd and such a great role model in your own right. Lindsay Ell with us this morning. Can we expect a tour? I know that there's a lot of planning that comes into play, but will you be back to Calgary anytime soon?
Absolutely. I'm thinking about potentially doing a Christmas show in a couple months, as well as we're definitely coming back early in the new year. So.
Nice. Okay. Well, the door is always open for you, my friend, and best of luck to you. Continued success as always.